with? Who you with? Bitch, my
Massa.
Skunk fed. 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 Who you with?
Fair use, commentary, fair use. What in the slave play is going on out here? If you don't know what's going on in this video, it's a trend that's going on out here on TikTok. A bunch of black women out here look like they getting strung up by their white counterparts. These girls are crazy out here, man. But see, I wanted to show this simply because black men always seem to get the short end of the stick when it comes to this dating outside the race stuff. When you clearly see that the guys date out and they doing the same stuff, bro. They into the same stuff. They still cheat. You know, a lot of brothers, man, he don't, you know, he ain't trying to spend a lot of money. You know, some dudes ain't got it like that. But, you know, when the sisters get out here, man, they go on the other side. Man, they go back to the 1800s, don't they? Jeez. They go back straight to the 1800s. They can't wait to get with Willie Lynch, man. This is crazy. But look, it goes to show you just the mindset of a lot of these divestors out here. The type of stuff that they're into in the way that they actually see themselves. This doesn't have anything to do with the community as much as it has to do with the mindset of a lot of these women. These women look at themselves as the slave to Brad. That's the way that they look at themselves, and they're perfectly fine with being that way. And to be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, if that's what they want to be, let them be that. Let them go and be happily on the plantation. That's completely fine. That's up to them. That's their prerogative. Just like the visuals of it is shocking. It's a very shocking video to be like, wow, in this day and age, that's what's going on in your mind. That's perfectly fine for you. Hey man, do your thing. Do your thing. But the issue that comes out of this is those same women will come back and say, well, the black man, look at what they do in the community. Look at the way that they treat me. They don't respect me. They're not respectful to me. They're rude. They're violent. All of that. Well, then you go over to Brad and pretend and play and dress up like some of the most brutal times in our history, and you're completely fine with that. And the thing about this is, if you look at a lot of the white guys in the video, it doesn't really look like a lot of them really want to do that. It's kind of like they're like, oh man, it's kind of like the woman forced them into doing it. Hey babe, you know what we can do? Let's do some slave play. You see this new trend on TikTok? Let's get involved with it, huh? I'll be your slave and you'll be Massa for me, huh? We're gonna break the internet with it. Well, you just look stupid, man. You just look stupid, and at the end of the day, everybody's laughing at you except for the other divestors who think that this is fun and cool to do. So at the end of the day, if that's what you want to be property, you want to be a slave or whatnot, hey man, you're in the right country to do it. I mean, like, the history's here. You got people who still feel like that's what black people should be at, and maybe you find yourself with one of them. You know, given what like Tariq Nasheed has been talking about the whole FBA thing, he might actually got a really good point here, because we don't know if a lot of these girls are from America, even though it looks like they might be in America or Western countries, which we know the history behind all that. But if you do know our history and you are a black woman and you're doing that, that's sick, man. That's you're real whacked out in the mind. So I don't know if these are black American women. Maybe these are first generation people from somewhere else. I don't know, because that is definitely hard pressed to actually get out here and do something like that. Like that, given the history that black women had to go through in America when it came to slavery, knowing that that could have been your ancestors here on this land, and to do something like that just for clicks and views, nah. I don't know if they are from here, and if they are, they're sick in the head, sick and twisted. That's all that could be said about that. Don't complain about no patriarchy. Don't complain about black men. Don't complain about other men trying to do for themselves or whatnot, because if you're out here wanting to be a slave, then be the best slave. Keep your mouth closed and be the best slave ever, because at the end of the day, nobody cares, because this is never going away. This is on the internet. There's nothing you can say to this side that would ever justify you doing that other than being a straight raccoon. And we don't like raccoons. No, we don't. We want them far, 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 far away, never to return again. And they will be happy to do that, as we all know. And that's all I gotta say about that. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification, and we out.